All right, so let's take a look at 4D on this worksheet. It says U1 is 10. Do you know when you hear U1 is 10, which formula to use on the board? When they just say U1 is 10, does that narrow down which formula to use? Not at all, okay? They all contain U1 except the red one, which contains U0. When they say R equals blank, what are they saying? They want you to find the common ratio, so it's geometric. So who's out? Red, blue. Those are arithmetic. Okay? S12 equals a number. What does that mean? You know the sum of how many terms? 12. So it means you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers. And we know that when you do this, right, when you add them all up, what do you get? 19.99995. Okay. So if it's the sum of 12 terms, is 12 infinity? No. The purple one is for infinite terms. Okay. So we know the sum. We know it's the 12th term. We don't know R. What should we use? The black formula. Okay? We know the following information. U1 is what? 10 times 1 minus R? Don't know. How many terms are there? 12 over 1 minus R. What else do we know? The sum is 19 point lots of decimals, right? Okay. When you don't know R, you have to graph it to get the answer. There's no way in our arsenal right now for us to solve for the base when on the top you have R to the 12th, but on the bottom you have R to the 1. It's not quadratic, it's not a cubic function, it's not a normal polynomial that we've seen. So we are just going to solve this by graphing. So here's what we do. And you may not have known this, and that's why I'm going over it right now. So here's what we do. All right, graph it. On the right side, you graph. In y1. So you go to y equals. You go to y equals, and you delete that, and you go to y equals, and you go to y1, and you put in the equation. Clear, 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 clear. Does everybody understand how to put equations into a calculator? Okay, so we're going to do 10 times 1 minus r x to the 10th. That's the numerator to the 12th, okay? Close it. Divide by parentheses. 1 minus r x. That's the graph on the right side. This is going to show you the sum of the terms as you go from 1 to 12, okay? But in y2, we're going to put in the y value that we're trying to reach. Okay? So in y2, you put the sum that you're trying to reach. So the graph will show you what this series adds up to along the way. It should look exponential. Let's take a look when we go to Window. X is how many terms there are. Let's let it go from where to what? And where to what? 1 to 12. Let's go 0 to 12. Okay. What about the sum, which is y? 0 to what? 20. Why not? So you want a little bit of wiggle room on the top? All right, let's go to 30. I'll buy that. And let's hit the graph. Whoa! It rises pretty rapidly, doesn't it? It rises pretty rapidly. But do you see the sum? Okay, do you see the equation hit what we're trying to make it reach? So we're solving for what is the R. So you go to second trace, 5, enter, 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 0.5. So that's how you solve for the R.